that like they're probably gonna have to get rid of it from him, and of course it's just gonna get rid of it, get the symbiote unattached from him or whatever. And I think that it's eventually going to and things will progress like it has in all the comics everywhere. So I would just get ready for that.
So do y'all think that's Harry as Venom in that trailer, or you think there's somebody else?
I think it's Eddie Brock. I always thought it was Eddie Brock. Okay. I just think that how we get there is what's gonna matter, because we don't know how late or early, or we don't know how far into the game that we don't. So we don't, because if they just open up with that cutscene, has to be a flashback. Has to.
Yeah, like Venom being a Spider-Man 2 is gonna be, that's gonna be huge.
Oh man, what? And I can't wait to wear that fucking suit.
Yeah, that suit gotta be amazing. That suit has that. That's the thing. So I wonder how they're gonna do that. Like, are they gonna make Venom become part of Peter at some point?
They need to, shit. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you already know what I feel. What you mean? Oh.
Yeah, I remember that one. Yep.
Right. Right.
Everybody was in that motherfucker. Everybody.
Damn. Oh, you talking about the old school one on like PlayStation 1? Cause I feel like some shit like that only happens on PlayStation 1, but that was like a lot.
Here they are.
Oh, I do remember that, and I thought that was kind of crazy. Y'all, I thought I fucking chipped my fucking laptop just now.
Chipped it.
That's what I thought, but like, it's just the way the light is hitting it.
Okay.
But yeah, that trailer, I need more. I need fucking more, because you got to remember, for both of those games, they use technology when they use their suits. Peter even had like extra appendages from his attack, like with his regular suit. So I don't know if that's like a in cutscene power, like they're showing, him use this power in a cutscene, or if he just made modifications. It was like, I gotta keep up with you, Miles. You're the one with all the special gifts. But when he gets his black suit, I have no clue what I expect his Venom powers to be.
Right.
I just know I want them shits to be broke as fuck.
Yeah, the expectations.
And you know what's crazy?
Like Miles gotta be the one that breaks Peter out of that Venom.
Right. I want my number one goal. I want there to be a penalty for wearing this suit, but I want the powers associated with that suit to be so good that you almost want to say fuck all these other suits and their powers. And I don't even know what his suit specialty might be. Just like, I don't know, stronger, faster, infinite web. It's got to be infinite web.
Right. Yeah. Cause
that shit, man.
Cause that suit, when Peter has that suit on, usually it just turns him to like an asshole, right? Like it just,
right.
But that's really it, right?
Yeah.
As far as his what changes, he just gets more you know, has a shorter tempo.
Right.
Yeah. But Spider-Man 2's 2023, Wolverine no release date. So yeah, so they're working hard.
Yeah.
They working hard. They doing their damn thing.
The fact that they releasing 2 games, or working on 2 games. My hope for that studio is that Wolverine really takes off, because I want a what is it? I want a really good X-Men game. That's what I want.
Oh yeah. You know, we don't that shit rare these days too. No more. You know, people don't really make X-Men games. A good X-Men game in a long time.
Right.
And then so man building this like you said, Somniverse of Marvel characters. Like I can't wait to see what they got planned.
Right. That shit.
Yeah. So at this point, of the showcase, I'm losing my shit. I'm like, Wolverine, Spider-Man 2, God damn it, Sony. And then that's not even. And the other thing I saw in Spider-Man 2, that shit goes straight into God of War right now.
Oh my god.
It's not even a build-up. It just goes straight into Kratos in that cave.
Shit, if you thought you were gonna have a heart attack before.
At this point of the showcase, I'm at work. I have stopped doing what I'm doing, and I don't give a fuck about this job. I'm looking at God of War. I'm looking at my nigga Kratos, and a teenager Trey is breaking a dead deer on his back.
Hell yeah.
I said, like at this point, I said, yo, I said, Sony, this is what I'm talking about, Mike. This is it.
Right.
They've done it. God damn, God of War Ragnarok. And what can I say, man? It looks
fan-fucking-tastic.
Amazing trailer. Show gameplay and cutscenes. The game damn near finished. Which proves to me it has to come out next year. Yeah, man. Everything about it, from Atreus being older, Kratos still looking the same, which I didn't expect him to look any different anyway. Still looks old and grumpy. He's still gonna be the same boy. I don't, just because he's a little older, he's not gonna stop, saying that to him.
Right.
It just looked amazing, man. Like, from Freya. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they showed as much as they showed in the trailer.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Well, that's a good thing if you ask me, because it shows how ready the game is.
How ready the game is. Yeah, they look ready. Man, it looked ready, boy. Like, that game looked so ready. It looked like it should come out this year. Like it should have. But again, after the success of the first one, they want to make sure this motherfucker is also perfect.
Hell yeah, shit.
Yeah, they got to.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you have to.
You have to. The much praise as that first one got, as much as it's sold, and people still talk about that first God of War to this day, years later, man. I still, YouTube still be recommending me. This crazy. YouTube still be recommending me people playing God of War, and these people these random people on YouTube be just playing it, like they just started like a week or two ago. Like, there's people out here still playing God of War for the first time.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, YouTube recommended, man. It was some random white girl it recommended me the other day. Like God of War Part 1, and that shit was like it just came out like 2 weeks ago. I said, this girl is just playing this goddamn game. I ain't really. I didn't want to see, like, I go to like the highlights of the beginning, like, when Baldur punched Kratos and he.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but the trailer show Freya fighting Kratos.
Right.
We know that's gonna be a boss fight, probably multiple boss fights. Thor, who's gonna be fat. You get fat Thor. What's funny too, people went back to the first God of War, and in the first God of War, Mimir calls Thor fat. And I forgot he did.
For real? Did you like look that up?
It was like people. Listen, I think somebody left a comment because people was like, people like Thor being fat. It's like throwing people off.
Why?
And,
Did they really expect this man to be like some sort of, I don't
Thor from
know.
the MCU. They want to Thor from the MCU. Just swole
Wow.
No.
So they really want a fucking Norse Adonis god looking ass person to just
Thor
be out here.
like on that one picture they put out, Thor looks like an asshole from how the first game portrayed him to be. He's gonna be an asshole, a dick, a rude, not giving a fuck motherfucker. Like he looks like somebody who would get on your nerves immediately.
Oh yes.
Thinking they the shit, but they fat as hell and sloppy looking. Like yeah. But people, like I said, people gonna shut the fuck up when you fight him in God of War Ragnarok and you see the shit he can do. Yeah, so, but yeah, Mimir calls, it's a scene in that God of War game, and he's dissing Thor. He was like that fat dauber or something like that.
I know what you're talking about.
First game. Yep, you remember that? He said that in the first game. Like, called him fat. Called him fat in the first game, yeah. So, yeah, everything looked great, man. Mimir bad, Sindri, Brock, they're bad. Some new guy with octopus on his arm.
Yeah, that shit. And he did that shit with no hesitation. Like, he was not afraid for that shit to happen.
Right. They showed, too. I watched somebody do a breakdown of the trailer. That trailer actually gonna have other people walking around. God of War.
Yeah, I did see that.
You saw that, right?
I did see that. I was like,
walking around, bro.
I was like, yo, this is fucking amazing because I really, utterly want to see other people in this world. Like, I genuinely want to see that.
Cause I said in the first game, I was like, it's gotta be other people in this world alive, living their lives, living their lives. Cause the first one didn't have people walking around.
Right.
So, but this one will. Like this one actually had people like people walking around.
Damn.
The game looked beautiful. Atreus is older. I can't wait to see his new abilities, man. That one scene of him riding that
galloping.
Said, look at my boy.
I said, we've come a long way, boy.
Yes. look at my boy, dog. Yeah, but I mean, hey, it was crazy that it looks like God of War 2018, which I don't mind.
Oh yeah,
more of that, perfect.
Yeah, I know no reason to change the formula.
Nope. Just give me a great plot like you did, and that combat was already damn near perfect to me.
Yeah.
If you can improve it, hey, go ahead. But I thought that shit was already. I loved it. Yeah, so like I said, new enemies.
Just keep on doing what you're doing.
Sony Santa Monica, do your thing. Like I said, we found out that Corey Barlog is not a game director this time.
Right.
Just
a little weird.
It's a little weird, but they also said too that's not really an alarming thing, because they say usually games be doing that. Like they'll make one game and then they'll change the directors for their sequel, which most of the times we don't even notice because they don't come out and tell us. They'll just come out with a sequel, and then it's also great or even better, and then we just, but Sony Santa Monica Studios, decide to come out and tell us that they changed directors. But Corey Barlog is still there. It's not like that nigga left. Now if he left, I would be super concerned.
Right.
But no, he's still there. He's working on God of War Ragnarok. And that's what the guy who took his spot
is up to the fucking task.
That's he's worked on every God of War game they've ever made.
Damn. I wonder what he was doing if that's the case.
How people, people he might have been working on maybe programming, be the AI or something. That one game, maybe helping write the story on another game. Stuff. So that's like what Neil Druckmann did in Naruto. Before he became director, he was there for a long time. He worked on all the Uncharted. Like we went on Uncharted 1, 2. Then he helped co-wrote Uncharted 2, and then that's when they gave him The Last of Us, and he became game director. And I think now that nigga president over, like, you know, niggas be having promotions and shit with that studio, especially when you make a dope
Bomb
game.
ass
So
game. Hell yeah.
yeah, so Corey Barlog, honestly, Corey Barlog just spotted him when I have that pressure again after that first game, cause that
Yeah,
nigga had a lot of
he
pressure on that
he
first
he
one.
did seem he
That
did
nigga
seem
seemed
upset.
tired.
Well, that too, but I was gonna say he
Yeah,
seemed upset after somebody had, like, it was something somebody had said, or maybe he was commenting about like another developer, but you know they got like death threats for not doing something, and he was
oh, I
like,
forgot about that.
yeah,
Damn, what was it? Damn, I forgot. I forgot about that
I
happening.
can't think of what game it might have been, but
Yeah. Um. But I just remember watching that behind the scenes of God of War. That that little documentary they put out. It was really fucking good. If you ain't watched it, please watch it. It's
oh
really
yeah, I think I remember what you're talking
amazing.
about.
Yeah. This thing was called Raising Kratos.
Yep, I remember
Yeah.
watching that.
Yeah, it was great, man. And I remember watching that. That nigga Corey Barlow, that nigga always looked tired every time they show him, man.
Shit, I would too.
Yeah, that's a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work to make a video game. So yeah, I mean, I still remember they put that video in the documentary. Like that nigga, when that nigga saw his Metacritic scores, the reviews started coming out. That nigga actually started like broke down the tears. That nigga started crying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit hit him hard. Seeing them 10 out of 10s and how much praise it was getting. Cause I mean, you don't know. You hope everybody loves it.
Yeah,
You
very very
know,
true.
so so the fact that everybody did, that was great for him. So
Yeah.
I assume for Ragnarok he didn't want to go through that same stress. So he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna work on it, but let somebody else be the director."
Right.
But
This
yeah,
shit's stressful.
that shit's stressful, bro. Good 4 5 years of development for that first God of War.
Right.
Um, yeah, but yeah, that was a showcase. That was a showcase. Just
Damn.
uh, I think it was good. I don't think it was ever boring. I wasn't like bored. It was just a GTA 5 and that kitty game. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, ain't gonna, those are
I was
like the
like,
worst.
get this. I was like, yeah, this one. I was like, Sony, get this out of here. Sony,
I
get
was
this out of
like,
here. But
I'd have been like, whose idea was this? Oh
right.
my god! Why was this not shown
Yeah.
with the other indie games?
Right.
Jesus Christ!
Right. Right. So yeah, they did. Yeah. So they did a great job, man. Ended with a bang.
Right.
Started great. The middle got kind of in. Then ended amazing. So.
Oh yeah,
hmm Yeah, that was the showcase.
that
Good
shit.
showcase. Yeah.
That shit was amazing.
hmm
Um, so a couple of side note things. We already talked about PlayStation and the cooling fans. Apparently Apple and Epic had a lawsuit against one another, and somehow they
Uh-huh.
both ended up losing. But I think they said Epic lost a little bit more because while they didn't get most of what they wanted, and they had to spend like legal fees and stuff. So it's been kind of like a like a real fucked up thing for them. Um,
Yeah, sound like it. Sound like it was.
the other thing is what else happened in gaming that I totally forgot? Or maybe it wasn't gaming, but I saw a video about Ryan Reynolds and how much effort he put into like training and stuff. And Jesus, man, like this guy,
Training, which mean like staying in
like,
shape.
nah, well, I was gonna say training as far as like getting ready for like Deadpool. Like the one thing that stuck out to me was him being a swords master.
hmm
So
Hmm.
that, yeah, that definitely like That definitely kind of like blew my mind.
I always remember about him and Deadpool. Like, I remember he said for years he was trying to get Fox to make a Deadpool movie, and they kept telling him no because they didn't think an R-rated superhero movie would do well financially.
I don't know how, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, I don't
yeah.
know what the thought process could have possibly been in
Right.
that room.
Cause that's what he
But
said. He said he kept trying to get it to take off, but Fox wouldn't do it. And I think he said the success of not Logan. Logan came out after Deadpool. Said it was what was the that footage? I never forget that footage had leaked
oh yeah, that I forgot what
that
kind of
everybody
footage they
loved.
called it from
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
That footage had leaked of the movie, and
Yeah.
everybody loved it.
No. This was when
Mm,
This is before we ever thought that a Deadpool movie was being made. They had leaked some type of film
it was
footage.
test
Test
footage,
footage,
something
yes,
like
that's what it
that.
was. Test footage. They leaked test footage, and people on the line liked it so much that they was
They
like,
loved it.
"Fuck, I can't wait for this movie to come out." You know how the hype
Hmm.
works. So, can you imagine fucking 2012 you seeing 2016 God of War, and you're like, Mo, what the fuck is this? They
Hmm.
they got my man's right,
Out the
but that shit,
same as the same
but
from the same
imagine,
way.
seeing just like a small glimpse of it. You'd have been like, Mo, when the fuck is this shit coming? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That was Sony's best E3.
Yo, I
That
still
was
didn't know it
Sony's
was
best
like I was
E3,
so
bro.
enthralled in the music. I was never thinking of what this could have possibly been. I just remember hearing
That shit was so fucking dope, man.
no, I played them, but I'm saying like even hearing the music, like that music is out
At the
that music,
moment, the
yeah,
moment.
I've been say that music is a far departure from like traditional God of War.
Yeah, well, it
So
was.
like until I seen that nigga step out the fucking threshold of his house, I was like, what fucking game is this?
When that nigga said, "I am hungry," when he said that, that crowd and me went ballistic, bro. I said I couldn't believe it, man. When I tell you God of War wasn't even, I can't. I'm trying to remember my mindset when I was hearing that music play, and I was like, "What game is this that they're building up?" Then they
A
showed the
great
trailers, but we
one.
knew it was a Atreus. It was just a little boy just showing him, and they just heard somebody say, "Boy." Then he said it again, "Boy." Like he had to go like
Mm-hmm.
twice. I remember that shit. He got up, went in the house, and there was a man from the shadows talking. Talks, your mother taught you to hunt, and then he was like, "Yeah." Then show me what you know. When that nigga came out, shadow said, "I am hungry." I couldn't believe. I
Mm-hmm.
said, "We got Kratos with a fucking beard, and he's
Right.
back." I couldn't believe it, man. That was man. The A3 was so hype for me.
Man's been working on his goatee for a long time.
Yes, bro. It was so many questions and that gameplay. It didn't went. Then it the way it went into gameplay. It wasn't even like a trailer. It went into gameplay. I said, "Oh my god!" The thing with the axe. It was just that reveal was amazing. Top 10 out of 10 reveal for God of War coming back. Man,
Oh
that shit was
yes.
amazing. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Aries. Aries. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Zeus kind of was good. God of War 3 was so good,
Right.
bro. Nigga, that intro, that might be the best video game intro ever, bro. Still to this day with
Zeus,
Kratos.
I have brought
Yes,
war to Olympus, and you
bro,
will not live to see the end of this day.
bro. And what was so amazing, right? God of War 2 ended with Kratos on the back of Gaia's back,
Oh,
saying
I
that
remember
same
that.
line. Years passed, a good 3 or 4 years passed. This nigga's on a PS3 now, on a whole new system, updated. That shit looked amazing. God of War 3, and that God of War 3 started right where 2 ended, bro. No skipping time. It started right where 3 ended, and he said the exact same lines again. I said, here we go. I was so hyped with God of War 3 intro, nigga. It was just. I couldn't believe the shit they did on the PS3 back then, man. With all that, Gaia struggling to fight the Titans with you for yes, all that, man.
Yo, when I explained that to my coworker Matthew, I said, bro, he literally gave everybody else a chance to live. Cause he literally only wanted Zeus. Now, if you
He
want to
only wanted
stand in his
Zeus.
way and like cause him problems, that's all on you. I don't know how much this man Zeus means to y'all, but that's all on you. You want to die for your mans? That's all up to you. I told him. He said he might as well have said, "Hold on now, I'm with my squad. We'll whoop your ass, nigga. I don't give a fuck about all of that." You see this see this nigga's
Man.
legs? You see this nigga's legs? These boots? These Hermes 340s?
Yo, that hey.
these boots mine now. I
What they
bust
call that nigga
out,
legs?
yo. I bust out laughing.
Took
And
that
then
nigga shoes.
that shit was like 1,000 times worse when he fought Apollo, because he ripped this nigga's head off. I said, yo,
With
with
his
his
bare
bare
hands, bro.
hands. And what
With
was
his bare
crazy,
hands, they ain't used it.
like, yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yes. Yes.
And
Kratos was a savage. He was a savage, bro. Yo. Oh my god, God of War 3, man.
and what was
I
worse
still.
about that was that the fucking power still worked after he done fucking separated this
He,
nigga's head.
every time he killed the god, he would use them after the fact. Like, he used that nigga head to shine the light. I said, this nigga is a savage, bro.
That shit.
Bro. Dog. Dog. Dog.
He finna fucking nut check
I
him.
didn't. I didn't. I didn't. I didn't know, cause first of all, that boss fight was easy. Cause that nigga was weak as hell. He was just quick. So when he finally got down, and I love the cutscene, right? Cause that nigga just talking all types of shit. That nigga crazy just looks down at that nigga feet. While that nigga's talking, he just looks down at his feet, and he looks back up to him. This nigga Kratos grabs that nigga. I think he slams him
Nigga might as well have said.
first.
Nigga might as well have said.
It's like I think he grabbed him and just threw him against this whatever that was it first, and then he picked him up and just cut off that nigga legs, man. No, I'm sorry, I'm skipping shit. When he picked him up and threw him against the shit, he took out his blade and just cut off one of his legs, swift, just right there, just like they just cut off the leg. This nigga is crawling back with the blood squirting from the leg, like just crawling back. Then
Right.
Kratos grabs a nigga again by the ankle, and you can make the nigga slowly chop off the other leg, and then he just rips it. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dog.
I mean, it makes sense. That nigga moves fast as well. For that time period, he thought he moved fast as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. Like, and
Right.
I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the intro, nigga. The first god you fight is Poseidon.
Oh yeah,
The
that
first
shit.
god you fight is Poseidon, bro. And
I
that shit
honestly
was
thought that was gonna
amazing.
be. Yeah, I thought that one. I thought that one was gonna be like a really tough fight.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it's
It
water.
was a
Water's
great.
everywhere.
Yeah, it was a great boss fight. I mean, it was a great boss
I
fight.
just pulled up this fight. I just pulled up the fight with Hermes and Kratos.
A coward's words, Kratos. You don't try to catch me.
Right.
He was talking a lot of shit.
With his fucking Air Jordan 93s.
Kratos, where are you off to today?
Right.
Kill any family members lately? Oh, that's right. You're off to kill your father, Zeus.
Yeah, that laugh. He got on my fucking nerves, bro. He got on my nerves.
Again. Never.
Did he?
Kratos, the fool who killed his own blood. Kratos, the fool among mortals and gods.
I ain't gonna lie, they do a good job of making this nigga look like he move fast as fuck.
Doomed, consumed by
Yeah, now I still remember when I got to him in God of War 3. I was wondering how Kratos was gonna kill him because he was fast.
Right. But them changes like a yo-yo.
Shit.
Yeah, yeah. That's what you miss about the boss fights.
But you lack speed.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah, that nigga.
You've been lucky in battle, Spartan.
Don't
But your luck ends
would have been
today.
adrenaline, but that nigga adrenaline stayed at 100 the entire game.
Oh my god, what? Woo. Oh man, yo, that's something I was telling Rob about the other night. Like, I love how they make Spartan Rage an afterthought in God of War PS4 because you don't really like need to use it, even when